I cut a toxic friend out of my life. Now they are on the radio every day. Many years ago, I had a friend. We were both in our 20s at the time, and we quickly became close, bonding over music. We lived together for about 2 years, but we ultimately fell out and no longer speak to each other. Without going into the gory details, they had a streak of being self-centered and toxic that became impossible to overlook. They were fun to be around at that time in our lives, but they were also the kind of friend who expected a lot from others, but gave back little in return. However, the main reason I fell out with them was because of how they treated two original poster look close to us, both of whom today I learned old good friends with today. They treated one friend, after we took them in for a few weeks in between places, like utter shit. Like the friend owned them something, so had to do everything they wanted. It lasts for months and was terrible to watch and be around. The other friend they treated similarly poorly and said something so despicably terrible to this person that I resolved to cut them out of my life. They ultimately moved out, and I haven't seen them in about 8 years. Cut to today, this person is now in a band that is currently achieving moderate success, touring, critical acclaim, being played on major radio stations, and will likely be nominated for awards for their work later this year. Essentially their breakthrough. It's a particularly strange and awful feeling to cut someone out of your life, for them to then come back into your life via the culture you consume on a day-to-day basis. I have to turn down the radio when they come on because it makes me so angry. Angry that someone so toxic is being forced back into my life without my consent. It's grim. Maybe this person has changed for the better in the years since we were last in contact, but I wouldn't be surprised if they haven't. Either way, it's depressing. Sorry for being vain, real-lifey, nondescript, but I don't want the person to be identified, and I don't think that's the most important thing here.